The group is stunned when they spot a mantis-type monster. Its species was believed to have gone extinct over a decade ago. While the kids panic and plan to escape, Light casually asks if he can hunt it instead. Nemu quickly warns him that the creature is level 500, and the kids urge them to withdraw. Convinced it's far too dangerous, but the monster suddenly charges. Gold steps forward to block the first strike, exchanging blows and immediately realizing that this opponent can't be taken lightly. Light fires a flame arrow, but the creature deflects it like nothing. The leader of the kids tells their mage, Mia, to assist, but she's frozen in shock. Light just cast a spell without chanting. Gold reassures them that it's fine and instructs everyone to watch closely. He'll demonstrate how to balance offense and defense. The mantis lunges again. Gold meets the attack with his shield, shattering one of its sides and using the opening to slice one of its legs off. Light then steps in, launching a swarm of fire arrows. The monster tries to block, but the arrows curve midair, piercing straight into its back. Mia is left speechless. Light is controlling over 30 homing arrows at once. Overwhelmed, the monster tries to flee, but Light traps it with a wall of fire. It leaps upward to escape, but Nemu is already there. With one clean swipe of her daggers, she cuts the monster apart mid-air, reducing it to pieces. She proudly celebrates, only for Gold to tease her for destroying valuable materials. Realizing this, she panics, while the kids stare in disbelief. Just how strong are these people? Thankfully, the kids manage to recover an intact monster core. Gold praises their luck. Nemu's reckless strike could have destroyed it. Light figures the core will be enough proof to submit to the guild and raise their rank. But when the kids ask what rank their party is, Light admits they're actually rankless, leaving the kids completely speechless. Mia creates a huge bubble of water to help everyone wash up. After cleaning, the kids offer Light's group a place to stay for the night. Light hesitates, but the leader reveals his sister is dying to learn from Light's chantless magic. Seeing her hopeful expression, Light agrees. Later around the campfire, Light explains that his parents are exceptional mages, and Mia admits she's nowhere near his level. She then excitedly explains the 3 categories of magic: combat magic like fire arrow, tactical magic like firewall, and strategic magic, the kind that can reshape the battlefield or even cause disaster-level changes, requiring multiple high-level mages to cast. She adds that races like dragonkin, elves, and demons are naturally gifted at magic, while humans usually aren't. That's why Light's chantless casting is considered the mark of a true prodigy. Gold quietly nods in agreement, while Light just laughs awkwardly at all the praise. Once Mia finally calms down, her older brother admits that regardless of how strong Light may be, he can tell he's genuinely a good person. To lift her spirits, he reminds Mia that she'll definitely succeed once she gets into the Duchy's Magic Academy. Embarrassed, Mia tries to brush it off, while Light becomes curious about this Duchy, a nation jointly founded by all 9 races. Gold points out that if Mia received an offer from the top magic school in the world, she must be incredibly talented. Her brother then reveals the heartbreaking truth. Although she was accepted, she was never able to attend. Their parents, who were going to pay her tuition, passed away during a deadly plague. With no one left to support them, the siblings formed a small adventurer party with Gimra and Wordy to earn a living. Still, he hopes that one day he'll be able to afford the academy fees and help Mia chase her dream. But Mia feels guilty, insisting that the team shouldn't push themselves so hard just for her sake. Watching the siblings encourage each other, Light is reminded of his own little sister. He tells them to keep going because he believes they both have what it takes to make it far. Mia doubts herself, but Light assures her that he genuinely sees her potential, giving her a spark of confidence. The party leader then asks Light why he chose adventuring. Light quietly recounts how the fire that took his family also scarred him. Nemu explains that they're traveling together so he can receive treatment. Gold adds that Light's family once helped both him and Nemu, so they're repaying the debt by supporting him now. The mood grows heavy after his story. To break the tension, Gimra suddenly asks if Gold and Nemu are married. Nemu loudly rejects the idea, calling Gold a self-obsessed show-off. Gold fires back, saying he'd never like someone as bratty as her. Seizing his chance, Gimra immediately proposes to Nemu, only for her to declare that her heart is already set on Light. Gold dramatically insists it would be the world's greatest tragedy if she were to taint their master. The two continue arguing into the night. Meanwhile, elsewhere, Kaido slices down a monster while Yanak observes. Kaido gets annoyed, saying his legendary sword, Grandius, was forged for slaying heroes, not cutting down forest pests. The Dark Elf calmly reminds him that they need these monster samples for research on surpassing level limits. With the samples collected, Yanak decides it's time to start gathering data from humans next. Weeks later, Light returns to the Adventurers Guild with a haul of rare dungeon materials. The receptionist is stunned and showers him with praise. Nemu boldly claims that her master deserves nothing less than S+ rank. Light ignores the hype and simply asks for the payment, and they're told to wait while it's processed. As they walk back through the city, they notice how differently people react to them now. Everyone is whispering about how they were the ones who defeated the legendary Mantis monster. Light can't help but feel a little proud. Soon, a group of adventurers approaches them, asking if they are members of the Black Lily. Light is confused, so they explain that the townspeople gave their party that nickname. Nemu immediately steps in defensively, but the adventurers Suvalin and Gilbert assure them they mean no harm. Suvalin wants to know how Light managed to defeat the Mantis and reach so deep into the dungeon, but Gilbert doubts the rumors are even true. Hearing Gilbert's doubt, Nemu instantly loses her temper. She places her dagger at his throat, demanding to know if he's calling her master a liar. Suvalin quickly steps in, explaining that they're not trying to offend anyone. They're just excited. This confuses Light, so Suvalin explains that seeing a strong human party gives the human race hope again. Before he can say more, his party calls him over, so Suvalin heads back to line up with them. Nearby, adventurers of other races scoff, saying humans are deluding themselves if they think they stand a chance. Nemu starts to get irritated, but Gold simply says they'll shut them up by proving themselves with action. When Light's group enters the dungeon, he suggests heading straight for the 5th floor. But on the way, they see Mia's party, so they land to greet them. Mia's brother nudges her forward, saying she has something for Light. Hesitant and blushing, she offers him a small jar of cream, something she made to help ease the pain of his burn scars. She assumes he doesn't want it when he hesitates, but Light smiles warmly and accepts it. To return the gesture, Light draws a card from his gacha. It materializes into a beautiful bracelet. Mia is unsure if she should accept something so precious, but with a little encouragement, she puts it on and promises to treasure it forever. Light's group then continues deeper into the dungeon. That night, Nemu asks Light if it was really okay to give Mia a SSR rank wish bracelet. Gold explains that the bracelet grants a wish if the wearer truly desires it. In his view, Light did the right thing. He responded to kindness with kindness. Nemu realizes that not everything needs to be measured in value. They eventually reach the snow-covered 5th floor. The area is unusually quiet. Gold likes the silence, thinking it will help them operate unnoticed. But Nemu points out that his blindingly shiny gold armor makes that impossible. Light reminds them they need to hunt Yetis and leaves them to it while he teleports home. At home, his 4 loyal maids greet him. May prepares tea and asks about his expedition. Light asks how preparations are going for the final war. Ellie reports they're nearly done. Light tells them to use whatever resources they need. Nazuna asks what her special mission is, but since she's not exactly the smartest, Light simply tells her to guard the castle until it's time. Meanwhile, Mizuna grows impatient, urging Ellie to finish quickly so she can take action too. Light sips his tea, already anticipating the destruction of Sasha. Meanwhile, on the dungeon's 3rd floor, Suvalin and Gilbert's party rests for the night. Suvalin asks Gilbert what he thinks about the rumors surrounding Light. Gilbert insists it's impossible for him to be that strong, but Suvalin reminds him that Mia witnessed everything. They consider the possibility that Light might be the reincarnation of a legendary hero, someone who could lead humanity to greatness again. Suvalin steps away to relieve himself in the forest. When he returns, he calls out to Gilbert, only to find his friend's severed head on the ground. Kaido stands nearby, irritated at how long Suvalin took. Suvalin realizes instantly that his entire party was wiped out without resistance. Kaido tries to provoke him, stomping on Gilbert's head, but Suvalin stays calm and throws a smoke bomb to escape. As he flees, he assumes the elf can't target what he can't see. But Kaido suddenly appears above him, flying using magic. He strikes Suvalin down with ease. Yanak arrives and knocks Suvalin unconscious with his staff. He scolds Kaido. He needed multiple living test subjects for his research on breaking the level cap. Kaido thought one would be enough, but Yanak grins, saying humans are just worthless insects, and he can break as many as he needs. Episode 5 ends here. Subscribe to catch episode 6 and keep the hype going.